Hello all, welcome to the channel DEVOPS-TECHSTACK. I hope you all are doing safe and sound. So this is the part 3 video of the GitHub's playlist. So before that, in the part 1 and part 2 video of this playlist, I have already discussed all about the what is Git, what is GitHub, how you are going to create some change in your repository, how you are going to push all those changes to your remote repository, how you are going to commit your change, how you are going to push your changes to the remote repository, how you are going to raise the pull request, how you are going to merge all those pull requests to the main branch. So these all concepts I have already discussed in the last two videos. If you haven't watched, please watch them so that you can easily understand what is Git merge and the Git rebase. This is one of the most important topic, and even in the interview here you will get lot of questions related to what is the difference between Git merge and Git rebase. The basic agenda, the main purpose in the interview, why they ask, because these two things are mostly used for the same purpose. Then why they are using these two terms for different cases, that I'm going to explain you today. The very first thing is, what is the git merge and git rebase? So basically these two terms are basically used to integrate changes from one branch to another. Now your question will come, why there is a need to integrate the two branches together? Like, what is the purpose of doing it? So I will explain you in pictorial diagram. Let's see. Okay. For example, let's assume that you have a repository, and in that repository you have a branch called as the master branch. For example, this repo name is Python web app or something you can think of, Java web app or any application it is. So this is my repository name. In this repository I have a master branch. Why there is a need of master branch? Master branch is nothing but the code which is already deployed in the production environment and it is working state. So that all code are placed in the master branch, or you can say main branch. In the Git we call it as a main branch. So my working code is placed in this particular branch, right? Now, you as a DevOps engineer or as a developer got a task to make some change in this Python web app code. For example, let's say you need to create a Jenkins file for doing the deployment of this Python web application, right? So you as a DevOps engineer will clone this particular code, right? You are going to clone this particular repo. Where you are going to clone it? In your local system, right? In your local system, you will clone this particular repo. Now, once you have cloned this particular repo, what you are going to do? You are going to create a new branch. For example, let's say test branch you will create so that you will start working or start making the changes related to creation of the Jenkins file in this particular branch, for example, test branch, because we can't do anything directly on the master branch because this is the working code. I need to work on a different feature branch and there I will make the changes. I will test it properly, and once the testing is done, PR is approved, then only I am going to push my changes to the master branch or merge this change to the master branch. Got it? For example, now assume a situation, someone else in your team, for someone else as a DevOps engineer, he or she got a task to create a Docker image of this Python web application in the same repository, right? So he or she will also clone this particular repository and will create a test one branch for his purpose, right? And he will start it creating working here and for creation of a Docker image. You are responsible to create a Jenkins file, and this person is responsible, the other person is responsible for creating a Docker image, right? Now what will happen? For example, let's understand that this test one branch is completed. When the other person task is already completed, now he done the testing in the stage environment, everything is done. He raised the PR. PR is now approved also. Fine, everything is done for this Docker image change, right? Now, once the PR is approved, I have shown in the last video that there is an option to merge the pull request. So once the pull request is approved, this particular test one branch will get merged to the master branch, right? This will happen. Now, you as a DevOps engineer is still working on this creation of the Jenkins file. Now, what you are going to do? Since this Docker image changes in the master branch is not there present in your test branch, okay? When you cloned this particular repository and when you created your feature branch, you didn't have the change related to the Docker image. So you need to pull the latest master branch code and you need to merge that particular master latest changes to the test branch. So here comes the two things that you can do this step using the Git Rebase, or you can do here using the Git merge also, right? So this is the need why you are going to use the Git merge and Git Rebase command in your day-to-day life or in your day-to-day task related to the Git or any code repository changes. You are going to use the Git merge and Git Rebase. I hope you understood the flow, why there is a need to integrate the two branches together, right? You understood this part. Now, the both things are used for the same purpose, then what is the difference between Git merge and Git rebase? That we are going to try now. The very first thing is, for example, this is my one repository related to shell scripting. Okay, what I am going to do, this is a public repo, so I will just clone it using the HTTP URL, right? What I'm going to do, this is one of the machine. Here I'm going to clone my code. For cloning or downloading the code, you have one command called as the git clone and then the HTTP URL. Hit enter. Now, since it is a public repo, it has been cloned into the shell scripting, right? So just go to this particular directory now, that is cd shell scripting. And here, if you run the git branch command, you will see that currently we are onto the main branch, right? Here we have the main branch which is working, you can assume it. And currently, we are in the main branch. If you run git log hyphen hyphen one line command, it will show you what all commits you have done on the main branch, right? These many commit you have done on the main branch, it is showing everything in the one line. Using the git log command, you can see all the commit in this particular branch. This is done, right? Now, what you are going to do, for example, I will show you now. Currently, we are on the main branch. Oh, fine. Now you are here. In the main branch, for example, let's say you are going to create one more commit. I will not push the changes. I'm just trying to show you here in the local environment. What I'm going to do here, this is the main branch, right? You understood all the commits you can see now. Now I'm going to create one more commit over here. How to do it? I will just create one more file over here. For example, using the touch, what you can do, you can create an empty file. Now do git status command. You will see that currently one file is there and that is the in the unstage area. I will move it to the stage area like this. All the changes which are in the unstage area, if you type here dot over here, all the changes will be moved to the stage area. Now it has been moved to the stage area. I will commit the changes. How to commit? Git commit hyphen m for any message. I will give the message as adding one dot txt. Fine. Now this is done, right? I have committed my changes on the main branch. So now if you see over here, now we have made one commit called as the M1 over here in the main branch. Okay. Now I am going to create a new branch from this particular main branch. How to create a new branch? Git checkout hyphen B and then the branch name, for example, DevOps. Checkout means I want to switch to the DevOps branch and hyphen B DevOps means create a new branch called as DevOps and switch to that particular branch. Hit enter. Now, if you run the git branch command, you will see that currently you are in the DevOps branch. It is marked as with the asterisk, right? Now, if you run the git log command again, you will see all the commit ID which was there in the main branch. All those things are coming. This you recently done. So this is also coming. Okay, right? So I will show you here. Now from this commit ID means with all the latest changes over here in the main branch, you created a new branch called as the DevOps or feature branch you can tell, right? You created a new branch called as the DevOps. Now what you are going to do in this DevOps branch, you will make a new commit over here. Okay, I will try to do that. Let's create a new file over here. Same steps. Okay, adding 2.txt. Fine, this step is also done. If you run the git log command now, you will see that one more commit what we done is now coming over here. Now, for example, what happened over here, I will show you. Now here you made one more commit called as the D1 commit, right? But here is the trick, right? Now this D1 commit is not available over here in this main branch. This is not present as of now. So let's check out to this particular branch. You will see currently you can see, right? Currently we are inside this particular DevOps branch, and this 1.txt and 2.txt both are present. Let's check out the main branch again. How to check out? Git checkout main, right? Main is the branch name. If you now run ls, you will see that 2.txt is not present over here because that is only present in the DevOps branch called as the feature branch, right? This part is done. Now you want this commit to be present over this particular main branch. How to do it? Again, go back. There are two methods. Either you can do git merge or you can do git rebase. Let's try with the git rebase. First run git log command over here. You will see just adding 1.txt commit is present. 2.txt is not present as of now. I want to include it. How to do it? Git rebase and then the branch name. From which branch we want to do rebase it? We want from the DevOps branch. Hit enter. Now run git. If you do ls over here now, you will see that 2.txt is now present in the main branch also, right? Now this commit, you can see this with the git log command also. Now that particular adding 2.txt is now present, or this particular commit id is present in our main branch also. So whatever the changes was there in the feature branch or the DevOps branch, that came on top of this particular main branch commit id. So all those things, this one, right, this particular thing, it came here at the top of this particular branch, and now this change is present in the main branch, right? So this is the definition of the git rebase. Okay, right? So here also I have written git rebase moves the entire feature branch to begin on the top of the another branch. So this particular entire thing feature branch came on top of this particular main branch, right? This you understood all about the git rebase. Think the video will be a bit long, so let me cover the git merge command in the next video. Till then, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the YouTube channel DevOps Tech Stack. Thank you for watching our videos. Thank you. Have a great day.